Alicia here with Keystone. Don't worry about that. Just figured I said that. Anywho, Alicia here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope that you like something that I say, or you feel like you want to subscribe. Feel free to do so and like this video. So I want to come on and talk about my natural hair really quickly. All right, so this is my journey. I've never done my journey. I did a video, but I never posted it. So I wanted to take this time today, just because I get a lot of questions about my hair. But I went natural back in 2009. It was October to be exact. And the reason I went natural, so I had been, it was around the time when Tyler Perry put out the movie with, I forgot what it was, but there's one of the actresses, her hair was straight one day. And then in one scene, and then in the next scene, it was curly. And I was like, how'd she do that? I didn't know. So, of course, I went to YouTube and I was like, I Googled it and I found out that she was natural. And so I went to YouTube again and I started researching being natural, what it was like, what you got to do, all of that, right? And so I went down the rabbit hole. I found a bunch of people because this was in 2009. So people were growing their channels talking about natural hair. It wasn't really a lot of information out there, but it was enough. It was enough. It's definitely not like it is today. And so I had some box braids at the time, and it was time for me to take them down. I was on break from work, and I started taking them down, and I was like, ooh, this take a long time. Now, I had watched the videos for about a month before I decided to really just make this decision. And so I went ahead, went in the bathroom, got me some scissors. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to take these out. I'm not going to take the rest of them down. I'm just going to cut my hair off. And so I grabbed the scissors and I went to chopping. And I had like, my hair might have been this long. But mind you, I had a relaxer and I had braids. So my hair had grown out. And so I cut all the braids off, kind of evened it up a little bit, washed it, and that was that. Then I went to one of the barbers in the area, and I let him shape it up for me. And I wore my hair like that until it grew out. And so that's how I went natural. It was kind of on purpose, but not really on purpose. It was a little bit of both. And so from there, I just started on this journey of becoming a product junkie. Okay, I bought everything that they said. Everything that they said to try, that's what I tried. And so basically what happened was I finally found something that would kind of keep my hair the way that I wanted it, but because at the time it wasn't much that I could do with my hair. So I kept trying it, it kept growing out, and by the time it was about this length right here, I wanted to get it flat ironed, and so I had tried to flat iron it myself, but it didn't come out right. I hadn't learned the techniques for natural hair. Thank you. I hadn't learned any of that, and so I was still on this journey of letting it grow out. And so what happened was I ended up running into this lady, and the lady flat ironed my hair for me. And of course, I had shrinkage, so it ended up being about this length. So I wore that for about a month or so, and I went back, washed my hair, and it reverted back to being the natural curls. So after that, what happened? I could never get the wash and goes to work. They would never work for me. And all that styling, I wasn't really into that. I just wanted something basic. And so my go-to was two-strand twist. So I wore two-strand twist all the time. And I even got to the point to where I would spend about 2 days and do the really small 2-strand twist. And those will last me for about a month or so. And I would wash my hair. Like I had some old stockings. I would put them on my hair and wash my hair because I was lazy. I didn't want to do anything. You can get off, TC. You can get off because I didn't invite you. So I'm talking about hair. If this is not your thing, go find something that's your thing. But yeah, so I wore my hair in 2-strand twists for about quite often, and then I started giving out hair flat iron. So I met a lady who was really good with hair, and every time she did my hair, it grew about ½ an inch. So I would go to her maybe every month and a half, and thank you. I'm glad you're entertained. But yeah, so I ended up letting this lady do my hair, and she was really good with it. She made me help my hair to grow. And so after I would wash my hair out, I would wear it in a ponytail, go back to her and let her do it. These are such distractions. Oh my gosh. How do you hide that? So by the time year 5 came around, let's see, because I've been natural a very long time, literally since 2009. But I went back to box braids. So I mean, not box braids. I wore box braids and I wore 2-strand twists. And then I started learning how to flat iron my own hair, and I kept it simple. I learned how to do little curly stuff with the flat irons. I tried not to do multiple passes through my hair, so heat protectants was always good. I started making my own products, like I would make my own conditioner. I would make my own oil. I would make my own, a lot of stuff I just made for myself. And my thing was, people always ask me, okay, well, what do you put on your hair? My thing was, if I could eat it, then I could put it on my hair. Now, whether that was a great idea or not, but it didn't do my hair any damage. So as long as it was something simple, I'll put on my hair olive oil. I put on my hair, I mixed it with water and just spray it on there because I always had braids. Whether it was braids or 2-strand twists, I would keep it on, keep a water bottle. What else did I use a lot of? Mask. I would make my own mask. Yeah, I did quite a few things on my own. I would wear flex rods in my hair, and what do they call? The rollers with the thing on, the elastic thing on the end. I wore a lot of those. But by the time, about 3 years ago, no, in 2020, I decided I wanted to cut my hair off because my hair had gotten very, 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 very long. It was past, it was pretty much waist length straightened. And it just got to be a lot, like having to detangle it, having to comb it, having to wash it on my own. And then I have 2 boys. My boys decided that they wanted to grow their hair out. And so doing 3 heads of hair was just like a no-no for me. So I decided to cut mine off. After I cut mine off, it was in 2020. I went up to a style. It was I don't even remember what it looked like, but I watched it. I had seen this person a picture, and so I kind of looked at the picture and tried to find some styles that I thought that I wanted to try on myself. And so the style was kind of a interesting asymmetrical type cut. And so I wore that for a little while, and I let it grow out, and then I went to a taper fade. When I went to the taper fade, that's when I figured out how to, what products to use to make my hair curly, well, to define the curls. So after I went natural, I learned how to, I didn't really dye my hair as much, but I did start experimenting with dye. Like I did a couple of henna colors a few times, but like putting dye on there, I didn't really do a lot of that just because I had a lot of hair. But I do have a video where I did try to dye my hair from dark to light, and the color did not come out right. I ended up not having not enough, I didn't have enough dye. And so I had, part of my hair was dyed and part of it was not dyed. So I had to wait to buy some more dye to finish it and re-dye it again. And so that was one instance where I really tried to dye my hair. It didn't really work out. So from then, I feel like I'm kind of rambling. Anywho, thank y'all for watching and for staying or whatever. All of y'all that, again, if this don't interest you, please go somewhere else. But yeah, so in 2020, I cut my hair. In 2021, 2022, I decided to do the taper thing. And so I wore my hair really, really short for those 2 years. And then I wore a lot of braids. I wore braids. I wore braids, micro braid, box braids. I learned how to do it myself over when I was in lockdown. We were all in lockdown. I learned how to do box braids. And so I would wear box braids. I wore box braids for about a year. And when I took the box braids down, my goal was to get a bob. I wanted to wear a bob. And so fast forward, I got my hair cut into the bob last Juneteenth, and I got it dyed. So I wanted to do those two things. I wanted a bob and I wanted my hair blonde. Well, I have been wearing my hair like that since last Juneteenth, and since then, I have been cutting it myself and maintaining it myself because I hardly ever go to a stylist to get my hair done. Typically, I just do my hair myself because most of the time it's kind of expensive. And if I don't really feel like the style is worth me paying that much and I'm not finna go get it maintained, I try to get things that I can manage myself. So I did a, what is it called? I did a short hair routine video a while ago. I think it's on TikTok or something like that show how I maintain my hair for when it was really short. But since it's been in a bob and colored, I keep my routine simple. I basically only do two things. I wash my hair, I deep condition it because it has the color on it, and then I flat iron it. I blow dry it and I flat iron it. I only use 2 products on my hair. I use the Wow Extra Strength in a silver bottle, and I use Tresemme has this flat iron spray. I really like the flat iron spray. And the flat iron spray, I think it was like $4 when I bought it, but now I cannot find it. So when I did my hair this past week, well, a few days ago, I remembered that I was out of the flat iron spray and I had to find a replacement. Well, I ended up using, along with the Extra Strength Wow product, I ended up using the Do's Press Play line, the heat protectants, and it was fine for a few days, but I've noticed that my hair is starting to freeze, and my hair doesn't freeze when I use the other products. So yeah, I need to figure out another replacement for the Tresemme because I feel like they have ended that, and that was a really, really good product. It worked for me. I really enjoyed it. My hair always was healthy with it. I didn't have to worry about heat damage or anything like that. And in going natural or becoming a straight natural, my hair has been heat trained. It doesn't really freeze up, but my curl pattern is more relaxed. So when I wash it, I still have a bit of a curl pattern, but it's not as tight as it used to be, tightly coiled as it used to be. But yeah, so I just wanted to hop on and talk about my journey in my as a natural from the very first day that I decided to cut my hair until now. Yeah, so if y'all have any questions about going natural and products that I use, feel free to comment them below. Ask me below in the comments. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.